everybody. Welcome to this episode of Let's Talk with Tyrell and Antoneo. I'm Tyrell.
And I'm Antoneo.
So, today we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions when it comes to dating. But before we get on that topic, Antonio, how did you spend your New Year's? How was your New Year's?
I spent my New Year's people hopping. I had 4 stops on New Year's Day that started at 3 p.m. and ended at 3 a.m. So I had a pretty fulfilling New Year's. I got to see friends and I got to see family, so it was pretty good.
Okay, cool. My New Year's was...
Sarah, how was your New Year's?
Boring. Child.
People ain't got no conversation manners no more. I was getting to it. I needed a dramatic pause. Okay, but how?
Mine was boring. I watched the ball drop, and at 12:30, I was putting everybody out. I had my drink, and I went to bed.
Well, I hope none of them are watching because you made them feel like shit.
Well,
but,
they knew it. I told them anyway. Time for y'all to go. You have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
That must be a dark skin thing. So anyways, today I am drinking. It's a Douglas Hill Pinot Noir.
Pinot Grigio.
Same difference. It's alcohol. It's a Pinot Grigio from Douglas Hill. $4 for the bottle. Ha! Talking about get drunk on a budget all day. Merry Christmas.
So, today we'll just give some points on making your New Year's resolutions when it comes to dating, because I know that we all are trying to dating, married. But this is more for the people who are trying to get married. I feel like when it comes to trying to get married, you have to have some kind of pointers or tips to go based on. Everybody has, what they like and don't like, but we're going to give them our version of pointers.
Okay. So, of course, for mine is friendship. Let's start with this, though. What would you say your New Year's resolution would be?
My New Year's resolution when it comes to dating would be to have patience. I'm not a very patient person when it comes to dating, and I don't mind getting to know somebody, but time is money, and if you're wasting my time, you're wasting my money. So I'm trying to express more patience because I can't expect everybody to come to the table with a blueprint of their life. So, what's yours?
It's very grown up of you.
What is yours?
Being almost 35, it's about time.
Anyway, what is yours?
My New Year's resolution is more so in regards to friendship, since I am already married.
Okay.
Drink to that. It's just about being more open, more accepting of people, more willing to be friends and befriend people who are not like me, so I can broaden my horizons in life. That's my New Year's resolution.
Okay, cool.
So, but as far as dating though, okay, so before I was married, I had plenty of experience in the dating. Plenty of experience in dating.
How many plenties?
A lot of plenties. Doesn't mean I was a hoe. I just dated a lot. There's a difference. Yeah. Don't go getting any ideas.
Well, glad you clarified that.
Yes, because somebody be like, "Oh, you a hoe." No, I'm not a hoe. I'm saved. So, with that being said, I would say the number 7 of our darted pointers would be to relax. There's nothing more that needs to be said about it. There's nothing more that needs to be discussed. Relax is relax, so bitch, relax.
Just relax.
Relax. Do what?
Relax.
Relax.
Breathe and relax. Don't be so uptight when you go into it. Which takes me to number 6 is be more social. Meaning, communicate with each other or learn each other's communication skills. I'm a talker. I don't mind talking and trying to pull a conversation out of somebody, but if you are not much of a talker and you're more of a listener, more of an observer, communication. I would say communicate. Try to figure out how to communicate with each other so that you can find some kind of common ground so that it feels like it's just you two in a room. Say that you go on a date, you want to make sure that you're communicating effectively.
Which brings us to point number 5. Point number 5 is to express an interest or rejection. So before you even get to the date, you want to go on a date? Nah, I'm good. Or sure, that would be lovely. It's one of those two. So you can't be like, well, let me check my schedule and I'll get back to you, because that then turns into playing games.
Right.
And playing games turn into like, it's gonna be a sorry ass date anyways because you're not that interested. So save your time, which equals money, as you always say, because that's your business slogan. My time is my money.
Right.
Save your time. If you're not interested, you're not interested. If you are, let it be known so that the date can happen, and then take the steps thereafter.
So that takes us to our next point, which is point number 4. And that's stop trying to impress each other. Just be who you are, because eventually the real you is going to show up. We have all met somebody's representative. Stop trying to impress each other. Stop trying to spend all kinds of money on each other or going to the most extravagant restaurants and, show up with your face beat all the time. Just be you, because eventually they're going to have to wake up and realize who you really are. So stop trying to impress each other.
But it's actually I have a really good saying on that. I always say people are going to like and hate the fake you, so may as well like and hate the real you.
Exactly.
Right. And so the next point would be point number 3. And point number 3 is be more. Need this fucking pen. The point is to be more in the moment. Cell phones are to blame for everything going wrong in the world.
Yeah.
As it was TV back when we were growing up.
Right. Everybody wants you to Snapchat them all. How do you? Why are we sitting across from each other, Snapchatting each other?
Yes. That's why 22-year-olds want to date you. If you're familiar with Snapchat, that's your problem. But no, I would say be more in the moment. Like, be more engaging, because we oftentimes, too often, grab for our phone.
Right.
We too often think about what's going on outside of the day. Like, I got to do this, I have to do that, and you can't really properly communicate when you are 10,000 places mentally.
Right. And I would say have fun with it. If you want to be more in the moment and lose the cell phone thing, I would say suggest that everybody puts their phone down, and the first person on the date who reaches for the phone.
Everybody's only 2 people.
Well, anybody who reaches for the phone. It could be a group of y'all. Because I know me and my friends do it. But
you group
on a
date? Oh, that's so sweet 16.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. He groups date.
I can't stand him.
8 of y'all single hoes out there.
We all gonna go on a date together. Let's go.
Y'all just won't see me there, but whatever's coming.
Anyway, whoever picks up the phone first buys a round of drinks. Something like that.
They don't pay the bill?
No, just a drink. No. Because not the whole date. Because then it kind of makes it more fun. It kind of loosens you up. If you pick up the phone, then you might find somebody like me.
So I'm making it purposely touch my phone.
Exactly.
Get you completely wasted, because I'm gonna be okay. You over there may be shocked, but.
So he's basically saying, don't take him on a date unless you want to be drunk and watch him spend your money.
I would never spend your money
on drinks.
And I don't do dates. I'm married.
Before he was married.
Before I was married.
Oh gosh. Anyway, point number 2 is say what's important to you in dating. Basically, the foundation of what you are open to, or the foundation of yourself. Don't go into it telling everybody what you do or don't want to do. It's just a date. I guess it goes back to, the rest of the points. Just relax. Just go into it and let them know who you are, so that they know exactly what's important to you. Like, to me, going to the gym every now and again is important. To me. I'm not saying that necessarily you have to be in the gym as much as me, but I need to know that some part of you wants to be healthy.
And that's good.
Okay, what would you say?
The gym is an abusive place, and I don't completely appreciate it. I'd rather go to the plastic surgeon's office and have my healing there.
So after you come from the gym, you just drive him or pick him up from the plastic surgeon's office.
And then we spend the next time together. See how it works?
So both of y'all healing.
Together. And then, but I guess, but my aspect of expressing what's important to me, and I guess in dating, and I guess in friendship, is expressing how you expect to be treated.
Right.
It's hard for people to say, you know what, this is not what I want, but this is what I expect. But in that, you have to be realistic. Because again, you are dating. These people aren't perfect because you aren't perfect. But if you are expressing you're expressing your true feelings during the dating process, then you know it's something that needs to be said. Like, I'm not saying I'm a gold digger, but I ain't fucking with a broke nigga.
Okay, Kanye.
So it's kind of that thing right there going on. So you want to make sure that you let them know, like, you know, if you are heading, like, in dating, being on time is really big for me.
Yeah.
Extremely huge for me.
Be timely.
Yeah. So if I'm expressing, like, if I say to you, you know what, if I'm on a date with somebody and we make plans, I expect you to call me 30 minutes to an hour prior to say, confirm the place, confirm the time, and if there's situations where, you know, you're coming to
so
get me.
So are they calling you or texting you?
I don't care how the fuck they do it, as long as they do it. Like, if you call me or text me, just make sure that you get an okay. And of course, if you're the one who's being called, reply back okay or I got it, so they know that you got it.
So okay, let me play devil's advocate for a minute. Why wouldn't you confirm with these people? Hey, or, you know, just making sure that we're still on.
I mean, it's either or. It's like this. Whoever asks for the date, then confirms for the date. Because if you ask me, that means more than likely, you know, in the dating world, the person who asks is the person who plans. It's the person who got them pays.
Yeah. But you never go home without your own money to at least cover what you ate.
And you're in the cab fare home.
That's all. You know, that is a huge rule. I'm not gonna say rule number one.
But those in dating, those have to be expressed. Those those boundaries, those guidelines, those rules, those understandings and agreements have to be expressed when you're dating. That's why we're spending more time on these points, because to us these are more important than anything else. Like, you have to express what you really feel when it comes to dating and what you expect, because it helps the date go better, in my opinion.
Yeah, because you're not sitting at the table playing the guessing game and wondering who's gonna sit back.
Right.
When the check is there.
Right. You like, is that one check or two? You like, bitch. And you don't want to be the first person talking like two. Like, but y'all know, like,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Right. Like, my water broke. I gotta go.
Oh my gosh.
So I mean that, and so I guess we'll go to point number
one.
Our
last point.
Last point. What kind of dating situations are you, like, really looking for, like,
or open to,
or expecting?
Yeah. Come on, expectations.
Come on, Holy Ghost.
There's nothing wrong with expectations. Like,
nothing.
You expect somebody to come to a date and respect you. Yeah. You know, like he said before, being timely is a way of showing somebody respect.
Major respect.
I know some people who, you know, we talk to a lot of gay guys. Some guys like to have their chair pulled out. Me, I ain't pulling nobody's chair out, not all the time. I'll open the door.
Oh, you did it once or twice, though.
I've done it once or twice because I feel like it's a respect thing. Respect is something that's universal.
How do you expect somebody to pull up their chair? They can sit, unless they, like, no, but if they're in a wheelchair, they have their own chair.
Oh, you're so stupid.
But if they're not in a wheelchair and their hands work,
I cannot. But I mean, some people, I've been on dates where guys
actually open door.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. And I open a door to a place to a door to a place. But as far as a car door,
no.
That's when you got two hands.
No.
We're gonna be playing some Purple Rain, and I'm gonna leave your ass standing there.
I'm like, how come they can pull out the old chair? Open my door. I'm like, again, open my door. Open. Stand it like this.
And get left. And go.
All right, that's right. I'll have my Uber money. Child, fuck you, me the Uber driver want to date to my house.
Oh my gosh. So again, you know, as far as like what kind of dating situation you're looking for, express at a certain age. I see a lot of people who are older who are like, look, I've had my kids, I've been married once or twice, I don't have time to BS with you. Let's do this, you know, let's get into a serious situation. Or you can have that kind of situation where you want to wait, you want to spend time, you want to talk, you want to...
So, but also in the situation, of course, as in regards to my resolution,
Okay.
is to date different.
Okay.
You know, what kind of dating situation are you looking for? You're looking for a certain situation. That's good. It's good only if it's different from what hasn't worked for you.
Right.
Because everybody says, I have a type. But bitch, you're still single, so apparently your type's not working for you, so something needs to change.
Exactly.
So it's almost the same thing in dating. It's what are you looking for that's, for me, almost different than what you're used to, who you are.
And I guess that's why, I say, what kind of situation are you open to? Because you can't expect anything different if you're doing the same things.
That's actually the definition of insanity.
Wow.
Doing the same thing and
Over and
expecting
over again.
different results. That's insanity.
So how many of you are insane?
But I mean, it comes with the territory. Like we grow, we learn.
Yeah.
But in growing and learning, new year, new reflect on past experiences.
Right.
So you learn, you grow, and you say, okay, well, I ate Apple Jacks, and every time I ate Apple Jacks, I got sick. But I kept eating them, hoping I would get better. Because I really love the way Apple Jacks taste. But bitch, you might need to jump to Frosted Flakes or something. Because Apple Jacks ain't working for you. So,
Right.
Of course, you have to look for something new. But, like, am I completely wrong on that? Or is it that you should keep your type? Because that's, what... Because, I mean, that does matter, though. When you have a type...
But I would say lose the whole type. When you're trying to date somebody, lose the type and learn your foundation.
That's it. Holy Ghost. But I get that lose your type and get the foundation. But as some people say, I can't determine what gets my rocks off. Like you can't help. Like Kid Rock can't fathom why everybody loves Beyonce because she got a small chest and a big ass. But to Kid Rock, he loves small asses and big tits.
Right.
That's his thing. And so, but like if I'm like, okay, well, instead of doing a Pamela Anderson, I'm gonna do Beyonce. Even though Beyonce's not my thing, you can find appreciation in it. But does that play a role too, as far as what you're looking for when you're dating?
But those are the physical expectations.
But physicality matters.
It
that's
matters.
The first thing we see, and the first thing we notice.
That is the first thing we see, and I always tell people, if you don't look like something, nobody's gonna ever care what comes out of your mouth.
Right.
So you have to take care of yourself.
If you don't take care of yourself, that means you're taking care of your thoughts.
Yes.
That's something that needs some cradling, because some of y'all bitches out there are crazy as shit.
And don't know it.
I know mine. I'm comfortable with mine.
Yeah, me too, just a little bit. But anyway, that was our show today. We're not going to talk too much about it. I guess we'll talk to you next time. That's our show. I'm Tyrell.
Oh, wait. We have a P.O. box coming up soon. So if you want to send me alcohol, thanks.
Bye, y'all. I'm Tyrell.
I'm Antoneo.